You're listening to Zeus.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your guy Bendu coming at y'all with another video today. And today I wanted to talk about this Marvel Studios Disney Plus Day announcement. So I was hearing about it and everything, but like honestly, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I normally don't keep up with the shows like that because I'm just like drop it and I'll watch it, honestly. But since I'm gonna be attempting to hopefully I'll succeed getting back into the swing of things with the channel so I can cover it. I'm going to try and keep up with more of the news for like the TV shows and films and movies and everything, unless it's too spoilery, because I don't like spoiling a movie for myself personally, especially with things like trailers and everything. And I know all of the, the craziness and insanity that's been going on with Spider-Man No Way Home. That's a whole nother story, but yeah, but let's go ahead and get into these Marvel Disney Plus announcements. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to go through. So this is from Nerdist. So I'm just going to read through the article and see what they released. Because honestly, I didn't watch the event. So let's go ahead and read through it. So Disney Plus Day hit us off with a swath of new content for every type of Marvel viewer to enjoy. But the streaming service really took it to the next level with a ton of Marvel show announcements. As the universe continues to expand its reach into new territories, there were many tweets, slick new Marvel show logos, and a few general timeline announcements on November 12th. So let's sort through them all and see what Disney Plus is bringing our way soon. So they announced XMen 97, the original series. I heard about that, and I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, yo. I've only seen probably 4 or 5 episodes of X-Men the animated series. Yes, I know, heresy, I know. My homie Grav would tell me, "Oh, you're tripping, bro." But yeah, only seen a couple episodes. Like I was more of a Spider-Man guy. Even Fantastic Four, so I watched those. Even some of the Iron Man. I used to get up every morning before school to watch that. It would come on. I forgot what channel it came on. Maybe Discovery Channel or not Discovery Channel. It was like a kids Discovery Channel or something like that. I forget what it was called, but it would come on there sometimes. But yeah. So I was honestly thinking about doing reactions to the original X-Men cartoon series. So let me know if you guys would want to see that. Cause look, I'm one of those weirdos. I like Inhumans more than X-Men. I know that's weird. I know. That's just me though. I know I'm in the minority. I'm in the vast minority with that, but that's just me. So let me know if you guys want to see me do reactions to the X-Men 90s show. Let me know if you want to see that, and I'll do them. I might just do them regardless because I just want to watch the cartoon and get in on what I was missing. So that was definitely something that piqued my interest, but didn't really excite me too much. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Now, next, they had the Miss Marvel show coming out. I'm gonna be honest with you, wasn't looking forward to this show at all. I know there was a lot of like controversy going on with the Captain Marvel movie. I can tell you that the reason, like, how shall I put this without being too into that topic? I dislike that movie, I didn't dislike that movie. It just wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. Like I didn't like my gripes with Captain Marvel. I think I gave it like a 6 out of 10 maybe. My gripes with Captain Marvel came from things I felt they didn't hit. Like it had the potential to be a really dope science fiction film, especially with the concept of like the world mine, I believe that's what it's called, and things like that. The Kree world mine, but they didn't go far enough with that aspect. They went with even some of the 90s nostalgic tropes, and they went with some of the other topics that didn't mesh well with audience members. I know it didn't become too overbearing for me, but a little bit in certain scenes, like a certain motorcycle scene, I was like, really, did we have to do that? But even things with Nick Fury, I didn't like how they like basically in the MCU how he lost his eye. That was dumb. That was ridiculous in my opinion. So not really looking forward to Miss Marvel, the Disney Plus show. But hey, it might surprise me. I'll still watch it, if it comes on there. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip past this one. I Am Groot. I'm not watching that at all. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not watching that. Now, SheHulk. This is the one that's going to pique my interest because I'm either going to really like this or I'm going to really hate this. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like when it comes to like female led shows, they have a bar to reach from Netflix with Jessica Jones, because the subject matter they delved into on Jessica Jones had the potential to turn the same audience members out, kind of for kind of the same reasons I just talked about with Captain Marvel. Like it had to, like Jessica Jones had the potential to turn off audience members the same way. But I feel like it didn't. Let me know if I'm tripping in saying that. I feel like it didn't. I feel like it took a very unique like spin into these characters. Now, I will say the latter half of the season was kind of sloppy the way they executed it. Like a lot of those Netflix shows, I would say minus Daredevil, they could have done better doing like 8 episodes. Like this is why I wish they were doing, shorter episodes. And definitely when it comes to DC in the CW universe, like a lot of those Flash and Arrow seasons that just felt bloated, like, and even the best ones like season 1 and 2 of Arrow, season 1 and 2 of Flash, or I would say, look, season 1, 2, 5, and the final season of Arrow are amazing seasons of television. Season 1, 2, and part of 3 of Flash are amazing. The rest of Flash is garbage. Legends of Tomorrow is just Legends. You get what you get from Legends. If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Whatever shows are on there. Supergirl's complete utter garbage. I'm sorry. I never know. But Superman and Lois, I feel like it's the best, CW superhero show they put forward because it was a shorter season. Same thing with Legends in some regards. So, but like She-Hulk has the potential, but getting back on topic, She-Hulk and back to Marvel. She-Hulk has the potential to give us another Jessica Jones-esque show, even though they won't be necessarily diving into the subject matter Jessica Jones does. But if they go into just the whole, she's a girl boss lawyer thing, people aren't gonna rock with that. People can't connect to a character like that. The reason why people connected to Jessica Jones was because they delved more into the character, into real aspects that real people can relate to with these characters. So that's what I hope they do. And honestly, I've been hearing Charlie Cox is supposed to be in that show, cameo in that show. So that's what I'm looking forward to a lot as well. And I'm also looking forward to seeing what they're doing with Bruce Banner, because I saw some stills, I guess, from the trailer, which I'm going to be reacting to the trailer soon. It's a little short 2.5 minute video I found online, so I'm probably going to react to that in this video, or I might do a separate video for it. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to She-Hulk. That's definitely what I'm going to be watching. Not necessarily the biggest, like I never read her in the comic books or anything. She was just always a character that was just there. She was like a staple in Marvel for like a long time. I feel like for decades almost. Like, so it'll be interesting to see. Secret Invasion. This is another one. So I saw this one. This is another one. They had the potential to go the Falcon and Winter Soldier route, or they had the potential to just go complete utter garbage, in my opinion. Samuel Jackson being in this, I feel like gives it some credence that it's going to be good and well made. I mean, it's going to be well made regardless. We saw like Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki and WandaVision, obviously. Like the TV shows they've given us have been really good. Even like, the weaker links, like even some of the weaker link shows like, like What If, which it was still amazing. You feel me? This show has the potential to be amazing, like a spy thriller type of film. So again, hit or miss for me, honestly. That's what it's looking like. And again, you got Samuel Jackson in this thing. So please, Marvel, please don't make this thing bad. Because I feel like Marvel has kind of been teetering, and not even with films like Eternals or anything like that. I would say mostly just with their, within the last like couple, I would say like with Black Widow, kind of with What If. But everything aside that, they still been making hits, in my opinion, and still been making very good quality films, especially with Eternals. You guys, I'm going to be posting an Eternals review, so look out for that. I'm trying to debate whether I'm going to do a long one or a short one, like, because I kind of want to do a short one by myself and do a long one with maybe like 2 other guests once, I know a couple people that have seen the film. So But yeah, just make this movie good. And like, can we kind of get cool scrolls? Like I like what they did, and that's one of the things I liked about Captain Marvel. I like what they did with the scrolls. They made them kind of like a multifaceted, like they definitely changed them from the comic books a lot. But you had the potential to kind of like expand the characters further. Like I'm pretty sure, given what the scrolls went through with the Kree, not all of them are going to be, kind and loving and things like that. So I'm hoping just make it good, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. Make it good. Now, this is the one that's fascinating to me. Agatha, House of Harkness. I don't know, like, I guess people liked Agatha that much. Like, I thought she was good. She was, like, really good in the show. But do we care about Agatha Harkness by herself? That's the question. Like, in the comic books, Agatha Harkness was always there as, like, a mentor to Scarlet Witch and kind of, like, guiding her. So, in a sense, they kind of did that with the Disney Plus show. But obviously they didn't have like the years and years, going along with that. And in the comic books, actually, Agatha Harkness was the one that I believe she like put a spell on Scarlet Witch or something like that to make her forget she had kids. Or no, that was Professor X. She did something of the effect, like similar to what Professor X did to her. Like she was like hiding her memories and shit like that. So they kind of stuck with that in the TV show, aspects of that and everything. But I don't know, did y'all really want an Agatha Harkness show? I personally didn't. Like, if I could swap anything, like for me, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of this Disney Plus announcement, I was looking for Daredevil, honestly, straight up. And I'm biased because Daredevil's my favorite character of all time, like fictional character, any medium. Daredevil's my favorite character of all time. So I'm kind of biased, but I'm sure there's other shows people were looking out for. You feel me? Like, another one of these shows. So Agatha Harkness, that's a show I'm not necessarily like hype about. I'm gonna watch it. You feel me? Catherine Hahn is a good actress. She's a solid actress, so I'm gonna check it out. I liked her character in the show, but do we really want, a show all about her? I don't know. Now, if it takes place in the past, like on some Salem witch trials type of stuff, that might pique my interest. We'll see. Other than that, I don't know. Now, this Ironheart show, that's another one. Ironheart is a very controversial character in Marvel Comics, just to be completely honest, because it came with the all new, all different Marvel, where a lot of people felt Marvel was going too woke. Now, in the comics, I lean in that direction a little bit, but not. I feel like Marvel's not garbage because of wokeness or pushing diversity. I feel like Marvel's just garbage because they got garbage writers. Like the diversity stuff doesn't bother me too much, because I'm looking for story. Like, for example, like people were complaining about, oh, they're replacing all the characters with either, different races or genders, things like that. Like the Avengers lineup we got was fire in their solo series. Miles Morales is a beloved character. Jane Foster Thor, her storyline is freaking amazing. Why? Because you got Jason Aaron writing it. You feel me? So it's like when you like replace or changing up the characters a little bit to make them new and fresh, because you got to remember these characters have decades and decades long of decades and decades of years of history behind them, and they've done a lot of shit with these characters. So changing it up a little bit, I'm okay with that, but make the writing good. That's the problem. The writing is garbage. So going back into Ironheart, does anybody really want this show? Like, I feel like it's going to buzz with the kids, going to track well with kids and track well with certain audience members and things like that. But do people really want this show? Straight up, do people really want? I would rather have an Iron Lad show and have it tie into Young Avengers. Now, I think they're going to use her as the replacement for Iron Lad and Young Avengers, but again, nobody wants to see that. People want to see Iron Lad, bro. So this is another show I'm definitely not going to be watching because I didn't like the character in the comic book. So I'm definitely not going to be watching the show. Again, that's just me personally. Now, added to the coming soon mix is Marvel Zombies. That's something I was excited about, dog. That was something I was extremely excited about. We like the what if episodes. I'm assuming they're going to expand upon that and basically tell the whole story in a longer format. So that's going to be dope to see. But the thing I'm like, I don't know what I'm probably the most excited about Spider-Man freshman year, because it's between Moon Knight or Spider-Man for me. and this Spider-Man freshman year. Because if this Spider-Man freshman year thing is what I think it is, where basically what I'm assuming it is them filling in the gaps of what happened prior to Spider-Man's first appearance in Civil War, I'm all for this, man. Telling this origin story in animated form, I'm all for this. Especially if you're using the same or similar animation style to What If, I'm all here for this. And I saw like some conceptual art where he had on like the old jumpsuit costume that Tony was making fun of. So, dog, all for this, man. Give me more of it. Give me more. I hope we get some form of a like introduction of Gwen Stacy into this, because I feel like it would kind of be dope. Now, I think here's my prediction for No Way Home. I think they're going to give the Gwen Stacy storyline like the death story arc to MJ possibly. And I think later on when they introduce Mary Jane, so I think Peter's going to like, I don't know, get with like another female character. Like they already did Liz Allen. What's his face? Genki basically, but Ned Ned was already with Betty Brant. Like I thought that was gonna be their Gwen Stacy, but that was their Betty Brant. And Gory Rice, the blonde-haired chick the blonde-haired girl that was with Ned in Far From Home, that's actually Betty Brant. So I'm like, okay, then and it's probably more female Spider-Man characters they could pull from, but I think that's how they're going to introduce MJ down the line. Be like, oh, she goes by MJ too, like Michelle did, and I think that's going to be the case. So if they kill her off, they're literally, for me, they're either going to kill MJ or they're going to kill Aunt May, and I don't want them to kill Aunt May because I feel like we rarely saw her. We rarely got they never in Far From Home went into like the what the F scene when she found out he was Spider-Man. It was like the next movie, just like, okay, we're accepting he's Spider-Man. Like we never got anything for it in Infinity War or Endgame, so it was like, okay. So I want more between Peter and Aunt May. Like, can we have them have a conversation about Uncle Ben? Can we have we need these things. I feel like we're not getting this from Tom Holland Spider-Man because we keep throwing them in the multiverse. We keep throwing them in space. Like, I just want a ground level Spider-Man. Just one movie, please. Y'all gave it to me in Homecoming. I liked it. I wanted more of it. But so yeah, I'm really excited for that. They're obviously doing What If season 2 and Moon Knight as well. But what I'm excited for is Echo as well. So Echo is going to be in the Hawkeye series, and apparently Vincent D'Onofrio is going to be returning as Kingpin in that, and so is Charlie Cox's Daredevil. So that's something I'm excited about as well. And again, like I said, Moon Knight is another one I'm excited for. And as you're seeing, this is a couple stills, it looks like, from the trailers. And I'm probably going to do a separate video reacting to the trailers or reels, whatever they are. So, but yeah. Yeah, they showed a SheHulk's buns. I don't know why they decided to do that, but okay. It looks pretty cool though. They need to I feel like they should touch up on the CGI a little bit more. But the Moon Knight series looks amazing, man. I hope they're leading this in to like a Midnight Suns type of thing. Like a dark Marvel corner of the universe. I hope that's what they're leaning into, because that would be amazing. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and close that video out there. Really looking forward to seeing what Marvel's going to be doing with these characters, TV show wise. Like I said, I feel like they're doing, a good job so far. So I would give them a solid B+ with what they've done with the show so far. And like I said, there's a couple on there I'm not going to be watching. There's some I'm definitely going to be watching. Like I said, that Spider-Man freshman year, Moon Knight, Echo is another one. I forgot they announced that one. Bringing it up here. So yeah. But what matters most is what shows are you guys gonna watch? What shows are you most excited about? Hop in the comment section below and let me know. And as always, like, subscribe, and share, guys. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and close the video out there.